โอเคครับกลับเข้าสู่ Horizon Forbidden West ครับคราวนี้ก็เป็นไลฟ์ที่12แล้วหลังจากไลฟ์ที่แล้วผมทำการไปไล่เคลียร์เควสลองซึ่งก็ประมาณ 6-7 เควสก็ไม่จบนะฮะยังไม่หมดก็ต้องมาต่ออีกไลฟ์หนึ่งก็เท่าที่เช็คสำรวจตอนนี้ก็มี1ตรงนี้หมู่บ้านนี้ตรงนี้มี2เควส2เป็น3เควสรวมเป็น3ตรงนี้มี4 5 6ทั้งหมด6เควสนะฮะโอเคตอนนี้ก็ตรงนี้อีกตรงนี้มีเควสหนึ่งเป็น7โอเคประมาณ7เควสก็ซึ่งไม่รู้ว่าระหว่างวิ่งนี่จะเจอเควสไหนบ้างโอเคระหว่างตอนนี้ผมยืนที่หมู่บ้านนี้ละเพลนซองก็มีเควสให้ทำ3เควสก็ลุยเลยระหว่างวิ่งอาจจะเจอบางอย่างให้เราไปอัปเดตนะฮะอุปกรณ์นิวเกมพัทนี่ผมว่าดีเลยแหละคือโดยรวมแล้วคือมันดีกว่าอาวุธรอบแรกเลยโดยเฉพาะไอ้อันเนี้ยผมตามหามาสักพักแล้วไอ้ลูกธนูฉีกกระชากมันยำอะไรเนี่ยคือมันเป็นลูกธนู EMP ฮะถ้าใครเคยเล่นภาคแรกจะนึกออกที่ว่าพอมันยิงไปปุ๊บมันจะไม่ทำดาเมจแรงแต่ว่ามันจะระเบิดเกราะที่ว่านี่คือพวกคล้ายๆชุดเกราะโดยรอบของพวกมอนอะพวกหุ่นยนต์อะจะเป็นเกราะเหมือนเกล็ดอะมันระเบิดใส่ก็จะทำดาเมจไม่ทำดาเมจคือมันเหมือนว่าระเบิดเกาะเจาะเกาะป้องกันมันออกแล้วเราจะทำดาเมจได้แรงขึ้นโอเคเควสแรก
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
You'll, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. She used to be friendlier, but grief robs many of their kindness. Grief? You and Zoe brought the land gods back to us, but troubles from our time of want remain. As our crops failed,
พอมาทำหลังเควสของโซปุ๊บยังมีเสียงหุ่นยนต์มันร้องอยู่นะเทพผืนดินอะ
Machine slaughtered the last party we sent out. The Cloth Rider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against me. What's done is done. It all turned out in the end. Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters. It fell upon them near the edge of the old growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it? I've handled tough ones before. Good. If it ventures beyond the forest, no one will be safe. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds, given at birth, planted at death. It is how we remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them. I'll do what I can. I know you will. Be careful in the forest. Before I head for the old growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the Cloth Rider.
โอเครับเควสมาเป็นเควสธุระก็โอเคอันนี้ผมไประหว่างไปเปิดแมปผมไปนั่งคุยกับขาก็สิบนะพวกก็สิบที่อยู่ตามแคมป์ไฟก็ไปปลดล็อกอันนี้มาให้ก็ค่อยไปคุยที่หลังคือมันเป็นเควสเลยเควสธุระนี่ไม่น่าจะยาวนะโอเคคุยกับผู้รอดชีวิต
Dress for protection, dress to impress.
There's the survivor from the hunting party.
Enough.
Then, I'm here about the machine in the old growth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you what I can.
หน้าแหกมาเลยนะ
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the old growth. Like always, we cleared them out. But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
Hey, easy.
I saw a flash from the trees, all claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree and Zan. Came right at me, slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it. Yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees, and it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did. I was halfway back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done. Left Lau to die.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker and it had a strange purple glow.
คอสไตเดอร์
I think I know what I'm dealing
จะ
with.
เป็นคอสไตเดอร์ของฮิเฟตัส
I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau, my oldest friend.
โอเคคุยกับคนที่รอดชีวิตมาผู้บาดเจ็บคราวนี้แล้วก็ว้าร์ปมานี่เลยเพื่อความรวดเร็วว้าร์ปเสร็จ
Must be the old growth.
อยู่ไหน
Shell said the hunting party was attacked near here. Best place to start looking for the hunter's seed pouches.
ว้าร์ปมาแล้ว
There's a dirty tire in the clearing. It must be one of the hunters. Gotta take out these machines before I can grab the seed pouch.
เบื่อเสียงวิ่งนี่จังเลยตายหนึ่ง มุมกล้อง เดี๋ยวสิเปิดให้ตัน
Okay. Now to collect the hunter's seed pouch. Got the pouch, but where are the other hunters? And the claw strider that attacked them? Better check for tracks with my focus. There. Claw strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest. Another hunter. Claw strider must have caught up to them. Okay, got the seed pouch. Better pick up the Claw Strider's tracks and keep going. The third hunter. I should collect their seed pouch. He died where the Claw Strider caught him. At least I can return his seed pouch. I need to put a stop to that machine. I better scan for tracks. Okay, 3 hunters. There should be one more. Claw Strider probably chased after him. There's some kind of residue here. Sticky, like tree sap. Might have been from a weapon. The survivor said his friend Lau distracted the machine so he could escape. Maybe this is where it happened. Cliff's covered in gouge marks. Machine must have clawed its way up.
มันปีนขึ้นไปข้างบนเลย
More residue. Looks like the machine's claw got stuck here. Slowed it down. While the hunter kept running.
โหเพียบเลยข้างหน้า
Claw Strider's tracks end here. And no sign of the last hunter either. Whenever these machines are watching that crack in the cliff. Better clear them out first.
3 ตัว ไม่โดน ไปไหนล่ะ ตูม2 ตัวนอนตัวเดียว
Machines were interested in that crevice in the cliff. I should check it out. Got a feeling Lau was pretty resourceful.
จนเลเวล60แล้วอะเลเวลโกด
They're gone? I wasn't expecting a rescue. Thank you, Outlander.
I'm after the Claw Strider. Where did it go?
You're hunting it?
It's okay. I fought bigger.
Who are you?
Just stay here while I try to pick up its trail. I'll let you know when it's... I can handle it from here.
I can slow it down for you.
Stay back, and don't fire until I do.
Watch for its claws.
Should save my plasma ammo. Use something else.
I've got your back!
ยิงหางก่อนเลย ติดเปลือก อ๋อ มันยิงกระสุนกาว โอเค 3 ทีเน้นๆ โอเคจบ
It's done.
เดี๋ยวไปคุยด้วยเก็บของก่อนของเพียบเลย มีของให้เก็บเพียบเลยของเราทั้งนั้น
Now that's a find. It's Lau, right? Ben thinks he left you for dead.
He made it back. I was worried about him.
He said you saved him by getting the Claw Strider to chase you.
And he saved me by sending you after me, so we're even. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he figures out I'm alive.
Go on back then. And thanks for the assist. Slowing that machine down helped.
And here, take this. I can craft another one if I need it, but... Well, I hope I won't after this, not for a while.
One more hunter gets to go home. Now I just have to return the seed pouches to Shale.
Okay, วาร์ปมาส่งเควส
So, are you there? I'm in Plainsong and it's amazing. It's just like you said, the fields are back in bloom.
And we have you to thank for it. If you hadn't come along, the Utaru would still be starving, under siege by machines.
I'm just glad it worked out.
Wind carry you,
Yes.
Aloy.
First Plainsong, next, the world.
โอเคตอนที่คุยกับโซเมื่อกี้คือ หลังจากที่เราไปรีบูตโค้ดของไอ้เจ้าพองฮอนอะไรเนี่ยไอ้ตัวเนี้ยไอ้เทพแห่งผืนดินของพวกชาวอุตารุเนี่ยเสร็จแล้วมันก็กลายเป็นว่าพื้นดินเนี่ยก็ถูกฟื้นฟูไปด้วยต้นไม้ต้นหญ้านะฮะคือมันฟื้นฟูขึ้นมาเป็นปกติแล้วจากเดิมที่กลายเป็นทุ่งสีแดงๆที่มีแต่พืชที่มันเป็นพิษนะตอนนี้คือกลับสู่ภาวะปกติแล้วปลูกพืชได้ทำการเกษตรได้มีอาหารกินเรียบร้อยตอนแรกนี่คือแบบมีแต่หญ้าสีแดงเต็มไปหมดเลยโอเคเคลียร์ไป1ไปส่งเควส
Buds, leaves even.
โ
of the land gods. Praise them. If you want to.
โอเคเตรียมของเสร็จแล้วก็ไปส่งเควส
This is crazy when we get out here. There's Shale. I should give her the seed pouches I recovered from the old growth. Aloy, Lao has come back to us thanks to you. Here, the seed pouches. I'll see that these are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lao and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
โอเคครับจบไป1เควส
And when you do,
โอเครับเควสต่อไปเลยเควสข้างล่างนี้
Is this easy? What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
we have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong was dying. But Kalai believed we didn't have to die with it, as the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaru keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
May the wind carry you.
โอเคเควสนี้จะเป็นเควสยาวอยู่นะเยี่ยมตรงนี้ไม่ได้อันนั้นด้วยสิเรื่องอะไรไม่ได้มาสำรวจนะโอเคขอว้ามาตรงนี้เลยไปเร่งเวลาก่อนถ้าเกิดเสียงหมาเห่ามันเข้าไปในไมค์ก็ขออภัยนะเพราะตกดึกมาเห่าลงเล่นกันตลอดเลยใกล้ๆก็วาร์ปไว้ก่อน
Looks like Kalai and the search party took down a few machines when they were here. There's the broken bridge. I'm gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around.
ทุกตัวเลยเหรอโหถ้าทุกตัวนี่งานช้างเลยเดี๋ยวตกหน้าผาไม่ไหวแล้วหกปักต้นไม้เรียกว่าปักไอ้พวกนี้
Down it goes.
เฮ้ยตาย เดี๋ยวโฟกัสไม่ได้อ๋อได้อยู่ไหน เคล่วง
Now to look for Kalai's seat pouch. I better start at the bridge.
มีของเก็บเพียบ
Ready for anything now? 'A lot of footprints. Must be from the search party. Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something. Looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory.
ไปที่แหลมแล้วแหลมอยู่ตรงไหนอะอ๋อข้างบนเนี่ยเหรอ มันให้ไปตรงไหนกันแน่
Dead end. Not getting up to the promontory that way. I should see where the other trail leads, back by the broken bridge. Debris. There must have been another path up. Why? And the search party climbed the cliff instead. The dyer can make use of this. An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the rite of discovery started. Debris on the trail. Looks like pieces of the bridge. Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm. One of the trail's broken away. Kalai must have climbed her way up too.
โอ้ข้างหน้าเป็นทางขาดแล้วไปทางนี้
If Kalai made it to the top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't add up that she fell. This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. There's Plainsong. Just like the first Utaru saw it. Flowers. Ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her. The search party was up here, all right. There's too many tracks to pick out Kalai's. These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. Bree mentioned this was part of the rite of discovery. All of the marks look old. Climb. Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look. Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle? And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus. Two bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. Those marks on her neck. She was strangled. At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
Stalker.
Well, as long as it's not the killer guard.
Lụtหมดแล้วเอาเลย
Just what I needed.
โหทีเดียวตาย โดนระเบิดตัวมันเอง
Grab the killer's seed pouch. Might help identify her. Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to. I'll keep these on me.
Okay, วาร์ป
We all lament Kalei's death, but perhaps it's time to move on.
No, not until I hear from Aloy.
Hello.
That's Kalai's. You found it.
Bree. Kalai didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalai and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalai's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
She helped fight off machines.
ยังไม่จบนะฮะ
Or so I heard.
ว่าไปเลย
That must be Summerwind. But where is Kel?
Aloy, it's Kutalo. I've heard a strange report about a missing soldier from Tide's Reach, a lowland village on the western coast. With the marshals spread thin, there's no one to investigate. Would you consider it?
I'll try to stop by when I'm out that way. There's Kel. What's she holding?
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Calais sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. A tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it, but it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
You think you stopped Kalai's beliefs from spreading? But when people hear what you did, they'll cast aside the old ways even more.
No.
And you won't be around to do anything about it.
No! She needed to stand trial. Kalai deserves justice.
Kel thought that silencing Kalai would silence her beliefs. Prove her wrong. That will give Kalai justice.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks. I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive.
โอเคจบไปอีกเควสหนึ่งอะเควสที่ 2
I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to.
I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong. You made that possible.
Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong. You've done enough for us, Outlander. Go while the roots are strong.
Kel would have gotten away with murder. If not for you, Aloy.
โอเคเสร็จไปเควสหนึ่งแล้วขอวาร์ปไปเร่งเวลาแล้วก็กลับไปทำเควสอีกเควสหนึ่งยังเหลืออีกเควสหนึ่งที่แผน2เยอะมากทั้งหมด7เควสโอ้ติดโอเคเติมเสบียงแล้วก็ไปคราฟกระสุนโอเคยังเหลืออีกเควสหนึ่งวาร์ปไปก่อนมันจะมีพวก NPC ที่เราเคยไปทำเควสด้วยนะพวกที่เราทำเควสผ่านไปแล้วถ้าเกิดเราไปเจอพวกเขาอาจจะมีเครื่องหมายขึ้นให้เราไปคุยแล้วมันจะมีอัปเดตเนื้อเรื่องอัปเดตความคืบหน้าของพวกเขานี่อย่างตัวนี้ผมเจอแล้วตัวหนึ่งมีจุดให้คุยอ๋อเจ้าบลี
Aloy, welcome to the garden.
How are you doing, Bree?
เพิ่งจบเควสเข้าไปเมื่อกี้ที่ว่าแฟนเขาถูกฆ่าตาย
Part of Plainsong now, where they can take root and flower. I miss her, but I'll keep pushing for change, just like she would have. I still can't believe something so. She didn't deserve any of this, but at least I have this to remember her by.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Even if one day we leave Plainsong, I'll know the seeds she carried will have been part of our people's cycle. And it's all thanks to you, Aloy. May you always walk in a field of plenty.
โอเคจบไปหนึ่งแต่ผมว่ามันน่าจะมีอีกนี่อีกจุดหนึ่งอ๋อ
Good to see you again. Aloy.
เจ้าเยฟ
Wasn't sure you'd ever come around. What do you think of Plainsong?
It's quite a place.
เจ้าเยฟนี่คือเอลอยไปเจอระหว่างไป
As long as you like the smell of
ถล่มลังโจรนะลังกบฏและเจ้าเยฟเนี่ยโดนจับไปเป็นพวกทาสใช้แรงงานอยู่เอลอยเลยช่วยออกมา
people who need me here. Some of the others the Eclipse took had it worse than me. A lot worse.
Do what you can for them, Yev.
I will. Won't be anything like you did, but I'll give it my best.
Oh, สองคนนี้
It sounds pleasing,
but not right.
คนที่นั่งนี่เป็นคนเผ่าเทนักนะเทนักนี่กับอุตารุนี่ไม่ค่อยถูกกันเท่าไหร่หรือเปล่าเป็น
Aloy, I hear you've been making quite the impression on the clan lands. Saving the desert clan from itself, forcing the commander Takote out of hiding, defending the grove from Regala.
I didn't do it alone.
The humble words of a true warrior.
Is something wrong?
No. Yes. There's this song I want to play, one of my own making, but it's hopeless. I'm just never going to get the sound right.
What makes you say that?
Back in the clanlands, the Sky Clan built instruments that cast sound to sky and across the mountains. They use long leg throats to make them bellow with the sound of metal. It's how they communicate between villages.
Combining that sound with the Utaru's would create a melody unlike anyone's ever heard before. But I won't be hunting for any long legs anytime soon.
For now, you should try the Metal Weaver again. They might have some new piece you can use.
Right.
เจ้าคอเล่นี่เป็นคนเผ่าเทนักเผ่าทะเลทรายนะฮะแต่ว่าเขาตาบอดจากการที่มาออกมาหาเสบียงเลยกลับไปเผาไม่ได้เพราะว่ากลายสภาพเป็นคนพิการไปแล้วก็เลยต้องอาศัยที่เผ่าอุตารุ
Is there a long leg around here?
As it happens, one has been troubling some villages southwest of here. You be doing me and Plainsong a favor by getting rid of it. Interested?
Maybe. I didn't think the Tanakh cared much about gifts.
When I first moved here, I remember some days were more difficult than others. But I came to embrace the life I found here, and I don't see why I can't help Corey do the same.
He's lucky to have you. Tell me more about this long leg.
It's a particularly nasty one. Looks different too. Tainted like the lands around here used to be. It protects a group of machines that overran a small outpost southwest of Plainsong. Its call is easy enough to track, but if it spots us, it'll call reinforcements faster than you can draw your bow. Take it out with the rest of those machines though. Plainsong has one less problem to deal with and Corey gets to play his melody. Victory for all.
Okay.
If I make my way down there, I'd like to help.
เควสที่
I'll head southwest and see if I can pick up a trail.
โอ้เควสนี่ก็ยามกันเนี่ยเกือบชั่วโมง2เควสเกือบไป1ชั่วโมงละเสียงเพลงจากโลหะตรงนี้วาร์ปมาเลยอยู่ไหนเดี๋ยวก่อนโอ้โหไม่ขี่ดีกว่าเดี๋ยวพอไปโผล่ตรงจุดนั้นมันนัวกันขึ้นมาเดี๋ยวกลัวเราตายขี้เกียจไปโอเวอร์ไลท์มาใหม่
Nice of you to join me.
Thought you could use the backup.
ไม่โดนเหรออ๋อไม่ใช่ไม่โดนไม่ฝังเกาะกระจายหมดแล้วโอเคเดี๋ยวคุยขอเก็บของก่อน
You okay?
You arrived not a moment too soon, Huntress. I thought I heard a Longleg's call, so I hastened to follow, but I was caught unaware by these machines instead. There it is again.
Let's go find it.
ขนาดมี GPS บอกทางแต่เราก็ไม่วิ่งตามทางเลย
Sounds like our long legs at the top of that cliff. Oh, looks like we're climbing.
We'll make quick work of it. This reminds me of my early days as a veteran. Always running off to hunt in the wilds. As far away from Plainsong as possible.
What changed?
I saw my first Utaru students become fighters worthy of any Tanaka clan. I felt useful, like I belonged. And so Plainsong became home.
I'm sure Corey will find his place too. Almost there.
I hope so.
It sounds like that long leg isn't alone up there.
There's our long leg. And the Utaru itself. Might be best to silence it before it can call reinforcements.
1,200ไงตัวอะไรตัวนิ่มเหรอโอ้ยตัวกินมดอะไรของมันกันวะ
Now we salvage the part we came for.
เก็บไม่ได้
Care to show me our prize, Huntress?
จะเดินไปไหนแล้วจะคุยด้วยเนี่ย
Many thanks, Aloy. Without you, I might have been in trouble. Why don't you take that piece to Corey for me? The villagers felled by these machines need to have their seeds buried properly first.
Are you sure?
Tell Corey I better be the first to hear that song of his when I return.
โอเคกลับไปหาคอเล่ ไหนๆก็อยู่ใกล้ๆกันแล้วขอคราฟกระสุน
Corey.
Aloy? I thought you had left Plainsong.
Well, I thought about it, but then I'd have to carry this long leg throat all by myself.
You found?
Jax did.
That old man.
Can still hear perfectly fine. So let's hear it.
I'm gonna need some help. Aloy, can you take this to the workbench, please? You won't have to do much, I promise.
ฝนตก
You'll see a
เน็ต
wide
จะดาว
cavity
อี
on
ก
the
ไหมเนี่ย
instrument. That piece should fit right in.
Let us see your handiwork.
I think it's good to go.
ไอตัวซ้ายสุดเมื่อกี้เจ้าบรีเนี่ย
Two peoples indeed.
Thank you, Aloy. My debt to you seems to only grow.
Hearing that was payment enough.
That may be, but you should at least take this. You deserve it.
May the wings of the Ten hearten your step.
Hunter to hunter, let's trade.
โอเคขอไปเติมอะไรนะเติมวัสดุวัตถุดิบคราฟกระสุนรู้สึกว่าตรงนี้ก็จะมีเควสของยาล่าเควสของยาล่าโอเคเราขอเติมเสบียงนะโอเคคุยกับยาล่ายาล่าคือผู้นำของเผ่าทะเลทรายนะหลังจากไอ้เควสก่อนหน้านี้มันมีข้อพิพาทระหว่างคนในเผ่าเรื่องน้ำคือทะเลาะกันเรื่องการจัดการน้ำแล้วก็จะมีคนอะไรนะที่ว่าอยากขึ้นมาท้าประลองอยากจะเป็นผู้นำแทนนะซึ่งที่ผมนั่งบ่นว่ามันเลือกยากอะที่ว่าจะเข้าข้างใครอะสุดท้ายผมก็เลือกยาล่าเพราะว่าระบบปกครองยาล่ามันดีอยู่แล้วไงซึ่งพอถ้าเปลี่ยนเป็นไอ้เจ้าแดกก้าก็ไม่รู้ว่ามันจะเปลี่ยนแปลงหรือมันจะบ้าเรื่องอะไรขึ้นมาอีกหรือเปล่า
Take it from a girl who grew up in the wilds. Birds don't provide much conversation.
That's for sure. How are you doing, Aloy?
Well, better than you, I think. At least I'm not chatting with animals. What's wrong?
Meat here flew in yesterday with this in its beak. It's a cord that the Tanakh children use to carry their training swords. The kind of thing one of our young doesn't lose unless something bad has happened. I checked around. Turns out a kid is missing. Wandered off the day before last. Search parties turned up nothing. Gotta tell you, I'm not in the mood to lose one of my people. especially a child.
Let me see that thing. There's a bit of quartz on here. It's probably sand, some dirt, and clay with a red hue.
Sand, dirt, and red clay? I know a spot where all three meet, just south of the settlement. Will you meet me there and
เควส
help
เด็ก
check it
หาย
out? Maybe use that relic of yours.
ไปตามหา
The
เด็ก
way things have been going,
โอเคแล้วผมจำได้ว่าเด็กจะพาไปเจอตีน
I'll get there as
ตี
soon
น
as I
เพียบ
can.
เลย
I can always count on you.
Sounds like Yara is feeling isolated.
Scouting Spear เหมือนเดิมอะวาร์ปอย่างเดียวเพื่อความรวดเร็วและว่องไวโอเคเมื่อกี้เราเตรียมกระสุนเตรียมอะไรมาพร้อมแล้วมากลางวันพอดีลุย
Yara should be around here somewhere. I need to help her look for that missing kid.
Come here. Let's have a word. So, here we are. Sand, dirt, red clay. Just like you said from looking at that child's cord. Maybe you could use your relic? See if he was here? Start where Meat is. When she gets squawking like that, she's usually onto something.
Okay, I'm on it. There. Small footprints. Faint, but the tracks lead away from here. Yara, I found a trail. Might be the child.
Really? Let's go.
Back at Scalding Spear, you said you couldn't trust anyone. What's going on?
With Draka out of the way, I thought there'd be peace for a while. 2 days ago, I had to put down another upstart. He thought I should have sided with Regala. How many more do I have to kill? When does it end?
Good question.
นะ วิ่งมาเจอเควส
Detect a note of judgment there?
You know your people better than I do.
วิ่งอยู่
But
เจอ
I
เควส
have
เพิ่มอีก
noticed that killing leads to more killing.
It's always been the way of the desert.
Yeah. But should it be? Well, we'll have to worry about running out.
เบอร์รี่จะหมดแล้วเสียงเด็กร้อง และมาอยู่ในนี้ทันเดอร์จอ
Meet to the rescue again.
I don't
I
want to
think
die
the child's
here.
in that ancient wreck.
There you are. You're safe now.
No, there's machines out there.
I'm ready to fight.
Uh-oh.
มาตอนนี้
Oh, no.
กลัวที่ไหนล่ะ
One of these things. Brace yourself.
โอ้โหโคตรแรงโอ้โหแรงจัดมันใช้ยาอยู่ใช่ไหมโอ้โหปลดอาวุธมันให้หมดก่อนปืนเนี่ยปืนต้องปากมันเนี่ย
Still in this fight.
ไม่หลุดว่ะเฮ้ยหลุดจะเก็บปืนไว้นะจะเก็บปืนไว้ยังไม่ใช้ปืนยิงทันดิดมันเนี่ยเห็นเนื้อแล้วโอ้โหแรงจัด หางหน่อยนะหางอะหางน็อกดาวน์โคตรถึกเลย
Think we're about to have a party crasher. The more the merrier.
โอ้สตอมเบิร์ดมาอีกไม่ไหวแล้วนี่ไปกะว่าจะเก็บไปยิงสตอมเบิร์ดแต่ทันได้จอโคตรถึกเลยยังไม่ออกอ่ะสิปืนโดนปลดไปหมดแล้วปืนโดนปลดไปหมดแล้วนี่ปลดไปหมดโอ้โหยิงร่วงไปหนึ่งยังเหลืออีกหนึ่งเดี๋ยวก่อนของงกก่อนมาพร้อมตายจริงด้วยแรงเกินโอเคยังดีที่ว่ามันปานนี้แล้วหน่อยเริ่มตรงสตอมเบิร์ดเลยเพราะว่าทันได้จอตายไปแล้วลงมาไม่โดนเหรอเกาะไม่แตก600ไหนวะไม่โดนอ้าวติดปุ๊บก่อน เป็นสกิลแฝงของหอกอันนี้นะมีโอกาสติดปุ๊บก่อนทันที 2% แต่ก็ออกบ่อยอยู่แล้ว 2% แล้วพออัพเต็มอัพสกิลถึงเลเวล 5 แล้วรู้สึกมันจะเพิ่มเป็น 6% นะแต่ก็ถือว่าเจ็กกี่อยู่นะ ล่วงเอาหนักสติ๊กไปท่านี้ก็ล็อกดาวน์อีกแล้วติดพิษอีกแล้วติดกัดก่อนนะเหมือนกินทั้งตัวก็ไม่โดนโอเคตาย
Well done, Aloy.
สุดนี่คือสุดเปลืองกระสุนมาก
Okay, little one. You're right now. What happened?
I just
โอเค
wanted to
เช็ค
go on
เมื่
a
อกี้ฝน
hunt,
หยุดตกแล้ว
but I got lost, and then the machines chased me, and...
Hush. You're safe. Just give me a minute with my friend here. Then I'll take you back to Scalding Spear.
Thank you, Commander.
Eddie's soldier. Those machines would have finished me if you hadn't been here.
The kid's okay. That's all that matters.
Yes. His parents will be glad to have him back. His squad, too. It's nice to save a life instead of end one. The desert kills, it's true. But every now and then something blooms from it. I'll think about what you said.
I'm just glad I could help.
โอเคขอเวลานอกแป๊บนึง
Take this. You deserve it. You found the child. Well, you and Meat.
What a team. Stay safe, Yara.
And you as well.
I was so scared.
You gave us all a scare.
โอเคจบไปเควส
My arm hurts.
We'll get you taken care of.
น่าจะเป็น
I
เควส
promise.
ที่ 4 นะ เพราะเราเคลียร์2 เพลนซองไป 3 โอเคแล้วมาตรงสคอร์ดิ้งสเปียร์นี่อีก1เป็น 4 แล้วก็สดๆร้อนๆมาเจอตรงหน้าเลยอีก 5 อีกนี้เป็นเควสที่ 5 โอเคครับลุยไปเรื่อยๆมันดักเรามากเลยนะแบบเจอทั้งสตอมเบิร์ดทั้งทันเดอร์จอเนี่ยโอเคขอเตรียมกระสุนก่อนโอเคมีเควสหนึ่งอยู่ข้างหน้าเราวิ่งไป
Are you almost done? I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago. by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers.
พวกนี้เป็นเผ่าเทนักนะเผ่าทะเลทรายเทนักแบ่งเป็น3เผ่านะอย่าลืม3เผ่าใหญ่ๆเผ่าท้องฟ้าเผ่าที่ลุ่มเผ่าทะเลทรายซึ่งไอ้3เผ่านี้ก็ฆ่ากันเองด้วย
And his name, Nilo.
ฆ่ากันเองจนเจ้าเฮคาโร่ขึ้นมาเป็นผู้นำแล้วก็หยุดให้มันฆ่ากัน
So I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Eh, มันคืออันไหนสกาเลตสเต็มอ๋อดอกสีชมพูโอเคตามผีเสื้อไป
Think she'll find that Nilo guy?
ไปที่เพลนซอง
I should look for the herbalist. Might still be Nilo. I could give him the scarlet stems.
นักสมุนไพรอยู่ชั้น2เลยเหรอ
Lau and Ben, reunited after the old growth.
โอเคเดี๋ยวค่อยแวะมาคุยแล้วทำเควสนี่ก่อน
Outlander, what can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No, Nilo was before my time. I think he went up north a while back to Riverhim. Why? Do you need a special solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way. Thanks. I'll try Riverhim.
There's a grove there, a memorial, a beautiful greenery. If he's there, I bet he'll be tending it.
Thanks again.
Glad I could help. I hope you find what you're looking for in Riverhim.
โอเคตามหานักสมุนไพรแต่ว่าคนเก่าไม่อยู่แล้วโอเคแวะคุยกับ2คนนี้ก่อน
There she is, the hunter that saved my sorry rump.
I'm glad she did. I shouldn't have left you out there.
Enough of that. If you hadn't run, you'd be dead, and no use to anyone.
He's right. That Claw Strider was a killer.
Thank you, Outlander. You saved us both. I wouldn't have been able to live with the guilt.
What's next then? Thunderjaw? A Stormbird?
More like a nap.
Sleep well then. You deserve it.
ทันเดอร์จอทันเดอร์เบิร์ดที่มันพูดเมื่อกี้ปุ๊บที่มันพูดเมื่อกี้เราตบมาแล้ว เพิ่งตบมาเลยโอเคหมู่บ้านนี้
Okay, Riverhim. I should look for Nilo. Give him the scarlet stems. The herbalist in Plainsong said he might be near the Memorial Grove.
We stalk, we strike,
Nilo. Did she say Nilo? Hi there.
Nora, here. You're a long way from home.
I suppose I am. I'm looking for an herbalist named Nilo. I think I heard you say his name.
You've come to the right place. His seeds were buried here, where he tended the blooms of others, including my mother's. I'm his daughter, Gia.
How long has he been gone?
Some 5 years now. He put a lot of love into this grove. Almost as much as he gave me. That's why I could never abandon Riverhim.
I'd like to leave some flowers, if I may. From an old friend of his.
Scarlet stems. They're rare in these parts, but they were his favorite. I never knew why. He planted them whenever he could, but never picked them. Preferred to just watch them bloom.
Sounds about right. So he was a good man who led a full life?
He was. And he did. I don't know who this old friend is, but if my father liked them, they must be a good soul.
All's well.
And that of our ancestors.
โอเคเป้าหมายที่จะเอาดอกไม้มาให้คือเขาไม่อยู่แล้วเขาเสียไปแล้ว เดินทางมาแจ้งข่าว
Look, the Outlander's back.
I can still see well enough, girl.
Is my long vigil over? You have word from my grandmother's gardener?
Yes and no. I laid the scarlet stems at his grave. His favorite flower, according to his daughter. Always loved to watch them bloom.
He's gone. But he did think of me over the years. That'll have to be enough.
Really? That's it? Are you sure you got the right herbalist?
Huh. Seemed like you thought it was a fool's errand.
Well, it's just that it meant something to you. It could have been a whole other life.
Could have been. But this life hasn't turned out so bad. Even have a granddaughter who cares enough to come looking for me out in the wilds. And I've still got scarlet stems to remind me of Nilo.
Sounds like your grandmother's got it all figured out.
Maybe she does. Just tell me the next time you want to come out here, okay? Instead of disappearing?
Maybe I will. Here, Outlander. Take this. For helping an old woman to remember she was once young.
โอเคจบไปเควสพี่โคทาโร่นี่ก็ขึ้นมาตลอดเลยโอเคเดี๋ยวไล่ก่อนตรงนี้เควสหนึ่งสกอร์ดิ้งสเปียร์1เควสเป็น2เพลงซองอีก4เควสนะ5เควสเยอะจัดนะไล่ไม่หมดโอเคมาตรงนี้มีเควสหนึ่งหมดหรือยังเนี่ย โอเคคุยอัปเดตในเรื่องกับสองพี่น้องนี่ก่อนนะ
What if we buried them in the sand? Boom traps. But then we might blow up everyone.
คือถ้าเกิดมีให้คุยอย่างนี้คือเควสพวกเขาหมดละ
What are you two working on?
Red! We're making boom plans.
Ah, we struck a deal with Abaddon when we
คือ
got
เหมือนเป็น
back.
บทสรุป
Turns out this place is gonna
เส้น
need
เรื่อง
some
ของพวกเขาอะ
security for all those machines out there.
ของพวก
And
NPC
when
พวก
he
เนี้ย
heard how Boomer's invention helped you take down the vanishing dread, we convinced him we were right for the job. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna keep the machines away without blowing everyone sky high.
Not everyone. The flying ones are already in the sky.
Sounds like you both have a lot of work ahead of you.
And a place to call home.
Home of the Boomworks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that name.
โอเคแค่นี้แหละมาอัปเดตเนื้อหาของสองพี่น้องนี้ต่อไปน่าจะเป็นเควสของตะคนนะที่เป็นโฆษกประจำคณะละครพวกนี้แกเคยเป็นโฆษกมาก่อนนะที่ชอบพูดแบบสมบัติสำนวนพูดเวอร์พูดทำเป็นกรเหมือนนิยาย
Where's Norland?
โอเคหีบนี้เปิดไม่ได้นะครับต้องทำเควสของลุงคนนี้ให้หมดก่อนซึ่งเควสของแกก็คือเอาของมาส่ง
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio, they returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded means. Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the shard counter's skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a friend with a knack for performing the impossible returned from beyond the sands. Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
I'll see what I can do. Where is this place?
Once you're down there, take a right at the statue of the giant man. The ruin rests beside a metal tower. And so our heroine went forth, and the wordsmith's hopes went with her.
Not again.
Hey! Is that a war? So this makes it happen, I'll keep your gear in shape for the rest of your life.
เดี๋ยวทำไมมันมืดจังอะไรนี้นี้นึกขึ้นได้มันมีลิฟต์อยู่แต่ขาขึ้นมันจะขากลับมันจะซวยนี่ไงลิฟต์ขาลงไม่เป็นไรแต่ขาขึ้นจะซวยขึ้นยากมุมกล้องแปลกๆเนี่ย
Making good use of this. Okay, there's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. The ruins should be nearby.
เอาเถอะคลั่งไปเถอะไม่เล่นด้วยหรอก
gizmo Stem after should be inside.
ไอ้เวรนี่ผมว่าอย่างเยอะเลย
I think I'm in the right place. Now, where's that gizmo? There. That must be the gizmo. Looks like this door needs a code to open. I should check around the ruin, see if I can find anything that might help.
ใช้โค้ดเหรอ เหมือนว่าต้องไปหาโค้ดมาอีก
What's in here? Huh.
โอเครู้สึกว่าต้องหาโค้ดไม่ครบมี 6 ตัวหรือเปล่า
And it looks like there's part of the code. Might be for the door. I better keep looking around. Maybe I can find the rest of it. The hatch might lead to another part of the ruin. But
ขอสำรวจก่อน
there's an opening at the top of the fence. Could be a way in if I can find a way to get up there. There we go.
แกะพัซเซิล
Think about what's next.
นั่นแหละ คือ ทางเข้าอยู่ไหน ไม่ได้เหรอ นี่ก็สั้นไป
There. Should be able to reach the opening now. Made it.
โอเค
There. Let's see where this leads. Oh, I'm back outside. What else is up here? Forecaster won't work on that. More of a ruin in there. Looks like we
739 739กับอะไรนะ
part of something called the
739-135เหรอโอเค
Lights holiday promotion? A way to celebrate old world holidays by changing the hologram of the flame. But how? Well, the other part of the code's here too. I should have what I need to open the door. There we go. I'm in. Everything's sticking. Oh, damn this heat. Got it. Time to head back up to Stemmer. Maybe we can figure out how to make this thing work.
โอเค ขอเวลานอกแป๊บนะแมวจะออกเยอะเดี๋ยวเข้าเดี๋ยวออกโอเคมาละตอนนี้ได้ของแล้วกลับขึ้นไปนี่ไงมีลิฟต์ถ้ามีลิฟต์ก็ง่ายเลยไม่ต้องกระโดดไม่ต้องปีนนะโอ้มากลางคืนพอดี
The Nora returned, but did she bring tidings of triumph or misfortune?
I got the gizmo, and it's not the only one I found. Here.
The old wordsmith, a keen spark in his eye and gratitude in his heart, held aloft the gizmo that had eluded him.
It's called an ornament, actually. Part of a set.
Huh. You know, some delvers tapped a ruin north of here recently and said they saw a trinket like this one, beyond their reach. Might have been another one of these ornaments.
That's worth looking into.
And so the mystery of the ornament deepened. For what purpose were these trinkets designed?
Something called the Knights of Lights holiday promotion. It's a way the old ones celebrated special occasions, I think.
Like feasts?
Kind of. I think a holiday marked a seasonal event.
And so does every feast in the claim. There's the Feast of the First Keg, the Feast of Fermentation, the All Hops Feast.
All about ale, huh? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, these ornaments could supposedly change the lights above ground, but I'm not sure how.
I recognize this marking. Saw the same on a little device we unearthed. Here.
It might be able to turn on the lights.
Time to find out. Which one should I try first?
Let's go with this one.
I'll get right to it. Sure as sparks kindle flame. This must have been some kind of winter festival. What kind of beast is that? Almost
Noticed
looks
machine
like
riders earlier.
a fang horn.
Seemed like they were racing or something.
Let me know if you find any more of those ornaments.
โอเคมันเป็นเควส
Wonder what other holidays the old
เควสให้ตามหาไฟตกแต่งนะซึ่งมันจะได้จากพวกโบราณสถานเนี่ยก็มีหลายที่ซึ่งผมไม่ทำนะผมแค่ทำให้มันจบเควสธุระเฉยๆโอเคขอปิดอันนี้ก่อนมันขึ้นทริกเกอร์ขึ้นมาโอเคเราเคลียร์เควสตรงนี้ไปแล้วโอเคตรงนี้หมดแล้วซึ่งอย่างที่ผมบอกตอนต้นถ้าเกิดว่าเราไปเก็บมาทุกจุดเรียบร้อยแล้วเนี่ยแล้วมาส่งให้กับสเต็มเมอร์เนี่ยเขาจะปลดล็อกอาวุธให้เรานะครับเป็นตรงนี้เป็นอาวุธส้มซึ่งผมก็จำไม่ได้ว่าเป็นชิ้นไหนมันได้มาตั้งแต่รอบที่แล้วซึ่งทำรอบนี้มันก็ไม่ได้อะไรละโอเคตรงนี้หมดแล้วเหลือตรงไหนอีกขอส่องเลยนะขอเช็คก่อนน่าจะหมดแล้วปรมาจารย์หลุมนี่เราไม่ยุ่งแล้วโอเคงั้นก็ต้องหมู่บ้านนี้เควสสุดท้ายที่ขึ้นให้ทำนะ
How can you say that?
I only meant.
No, I have to find him.
What's going on here?
You're her. The one from the embassy. Please, you have to go after my father. He's going to get himself killed in the stand of the Sentinels, the forest beyond the village. Everyone else seems to have forgotten that we don't abandon our own.
Phaneara? If you're gonna drag the Outlander into this, at least tell her the whole story. Goroka gave her that stab wound.
It was an accident.
How did your father accidentally stab you?
For a while now.
น่าจะเป็นเควสที่ผมกำลังสงสัยว่ามันหายไปไหนอะเจอละ
Sometimes he's gone for days. So this time, I followed him to his hunting camp. Tried to convince him to come home. Words led to fists. And somewhere in the middle of it all, his knife. He was already gone when I fell.
You would have bled to death had I not come looking for you.
It doesn't make any sense. The way he looked at me. It was like I was a stranger.
Perhaps it's time to recognize...
He's fine! He has to be.
I can't make any promises, but I'll find him if I can. At least to see if he's all right. Where's his hunting camp?
Southeast of here. Thank you.
Glad that's settled. Now you need to rest.
โอเคเป็นภารกิจลอง ท่ามกลางม่านหมอกโอเควาร์ปเลยใกล้ๆจะได้เร่งเวลาเป็นตอนเช้าด้วยโอเคอยู่ใกล้ๆนะ
Vanera said her father's hunting camp should be near here. The hunting camp. This must be where Vanera confronted her father. And my blood must be Vanera's, from when her father gashed her. Supplies for traps. Goroka must have been preparing for a hunt. A jar of oil knocked over. Maybe when Goroka and Vanera were fighting. Some of the oil might have gotten on Goroka. Looks like there's a trail I can follow. Let's see where this leads. A claw strider. And a lot of traps. Could fry that machine with shock ammo. That must be Goroka. I better help him.
An outlander. Well, let's see what you got. Thanks for the assist, Hunter. Well, let's see. You fight like you're Tanakh, but you're not one of us. State your name, Outlander.
I'm Aloy. You must be Goroka. Vanera asked me to find you. She's back in the village. She's recovering from a wound from your fight.
Then she's in good hands. Come. We have to get moving. There's a squad deeper in the forest. They're about to walk into an ambush.
By who? Rebels?
That's what you want to call them. Spineless scabs. All the same, I could use your spear. What do you say?
Fine. Where's the squad?
This way. We'll make faster time if we cut through the sentinels.
How do you know about the attack?
We've been watching enemy movements in the mountain pass. They've been trying to take our territory for years. This is just their latest attempt.
Years? Gaul's rebellion isn't that old. Something's off here.
Skyclan has found us!
What?
No, not them. Stalkers!
Ah!
จะยิงสมัดจะมวยเอาสิไม่ไหวระเบิดมันเยอะตายหนึ่งยังเหลืออีกข้างหน้านี่ลุยเข้าไปนี่คือตายเนี่ยโดนระเบิดทั้งนั้นเลยเนี่ยโอ้วอนหมดยังหมดแล้วนะ
I was so sure they were.
ระเบิดไม่เหลือแล้วนะ
Never mind. We have to get to the squad.
Oroka's definitely not all there. This isn't looking good.
ปืนมันเราไม่ได้ใช้แล้วโอเคนำไปเลยลุงไป
Quiet now. We're almost there. J Squad, we're... What? No!
An old memorial for fallen soldiers. I think we're a lot more than too late. Oroka.
Who are you, Outlander? How do you know my name?
I'm Aloy. Phaneera asked me to find you.
ปู่แกเป็นอัลไซเมอร์
I went away again, didn't I? Why are we here?
You told me there was a squad. I was about to be attacked. This is where it happened, isn't it? A long time ago.
Yes, my squad. The Sky Clan ambushed us, slaughtered them all. It would have been 30 years ago now.
Phaneera thinks you've been sneaking off into the forest to hunt. But you've been coming back here. There's no easy way to say this, Oroka. She's hurt. Bad. She tried to stop you from leaving.
I hurt her? But I would never... No! Everything is a fog. I feel like I've been wandering through it, lost, my blade unfamiliar in my hand. And when it finally clears, I can't remember what I was doing or why. I'm always just alone in the forest.
How long has it been like this? This fog?
Weeks, months maybe. At first I thought it was a passing thing, like forgetting after a knock on the head. Then names and faces became difficult, and I started finding myself in the forest, unsure how I got there.
Why haven't you told Phaneera?
What was I supposed to say? That I'm unraveling like a frayed, weak rope? No!
But look where that's gotten you. She has no idea why you hurt her. So the Sky Clan ambushed your squad a long time ago?
We were almost through with our patrol. About to head back to the village when they swarmed us.
ย้อนกลับไปในช่วงที่ลุงแกยังหนุ่มคือ
I returned
ชื่อเผ่าเทนักเหมือนกันนะแต่ว่าทั้ง3เผ่าท้องฟ้าที่ลุ่มทะเลทรายนี่ก็คือแบบทำสงครามกันเอง
soldiers in retribution. Such were the clan wars.
จนมาถึงยุคตาเฮคาโลเนี่ยที่เขามารวมเป็นเผ่าเป็นหนึ่งเดียวได้
had been trying to take the lowland territory for years. I guess that was during the clan wars.
Before Hikaru became our chief, our clans were constantly at war. We fought over every inch of this forest. The ruined village nearby is a remnant of those days. No matter how many soldiers fell, there was always another vendetta to pursue. They say that's why the wood of the Sentinels runs red, for the generations of blood spilled.
We should head back to the village.
Wait. The memorial. It's missing a piece there. A marker of metal, made from the blades of my fallen comrades. Where is it? It has to be around here somewhere. I have to find it. I know it's here.
Hey, calm down. Let me take a look.
Okay.
Tracks. Leading away from the memorial.
Lead the way.
มีมือดีเอาไป
Clamberjaws.
They might have scrapped the marker.
Filthy scavengers. On your lead.
ดูมันพอยิงเสร็จแล้วมันก็วิ่งหนีกวนตีนมากเลยหุ่นโบเดลลิงเฮดช็อตเข้าหน้าเลยอ่ะอะไรหนาวเนี่ยกี่ตัวเนี่ยตายไหมโอเคตายหนึ่งโหมันกิ้งมีตัวเหรอ3เหรอ3ใช่ไหมเอาไม่โดนโคตรน่ารำคาญโดนด้วยเอาตาย
Victory!
How to find the marker? Might be in one of the Clamberjaw scrap piles.
I'll stand watch in case more machines show up.
No marker here. I better check another scrap pile.
กองข้างบนเหรอ
No marker here. I better check another scrap pile.
โอเค
Got the marker. Now to give this back to Goroka.
Over here, Aloy. Did you find it?
เจอครับเจอ
Here. I think this is the missing marker.
Yes, that's it. I'll return it to the memorial. You go on ahead. I want to spend some time to remember my comrades.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine. The fog is gone for now.
All right. I'll head back to the village and let Fanira know you're okay.
Thank you, Aloy.
Well, at least I can tell Fanira why Goroka's been running off. Back to Tide's Reach then.
ใกล้ๆก็วาร์ปไว้ก่อน ประหยัด ไม่ใช่ประหยัดอะไรประหยัดเวลา
Going down!
But where? Aloy, you're back. But where's my father?
It's okay. I found him. He's not deranged, Fanira. He's been forgetting things, more and more. He thought he was still in the clan wars, that he could save his squad from an ambush. When we got to the memorial, he came back to the present. Said it's like he's been lost in a fog.
Wait. I've heard of something similar, a rare occurrence among chaplains. Their memory fades with the long years. Goroka's not a chaplain, but he is the age of one. Before Hikaro became chief, few of us would live to be so old.
So that's why. Oh, thank the 10. If he was found to be insane, then by rights he'd be put to death.
What? No, he's just getting old. He needs care, not a death sentence.
Pretty sure the rest of the village sees that as one and the same. But we'll keep a close eye on him. Speaking of, where is he now?
Here. Oh, little spear. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Father. You're home safe. And I understand now. When the fog comes, I'll hold your hand tight and remember for you. You don't have to be afraid.
Thank you for all your help. Please, accept this. Your deeds here, what you've done for Fanira, will always be remembered.
Thank you, Aloy.
Aloy? Yes, Aloy.
โอเคจบไปอีกเควสหนึ่งแล้วขอปิดอันนี้ก่อนปิดภารกิจก่อนโอเคกี่เควสนะที่เคลียร์ไปวันนี้ผมว่าค่อนข้างเยอะเลยอะโอเคเวลาก็กำลังดีงั้นขอสำรวจกันว่าหลงมีอะไรตกหล่นหรือว่ามีอะไรปลดล็อกมาใหม่นะเควสเนี่ยโดยการวาร์ปไปที่จุดต่างๆใช้ลิสต์ไม่มีโอเคมาตรงนี้ เวลายังเหลืออยู่ฮะชอนมัสไม่มีว้ามาที่บูวักไอที่เราไปถล่มกำแพงมาบูวักก็ไม่มีแต่ว่าตรงนี้มันมีเควสที่เราทำไปแล้วนะน่าจะมี NPC ให้เราคุยได้ไม่เจออะไรเลยรางวัลปลอบใจมีรางวัลปลอบใจนิดนึงนี่ไงพอดีเป๊ะ
I want to be here, Penta. Aloy! Well met. We heard what you did at the Grove.
He's been bragging about his climbing partner everywhere we go.
What are you two up to?
Penta is finally getting his soldier's mark inked.
Rocco is here to be a witness.
It'll be an honor to watch you try not to yelp in pain.
I'm glad to see you're getting the recognition
อ๋อ
you
ไอ้
deserve.
Thank you,
ที่เรา
Aloy.
ไปช่วยไอ้เจ้าสองคนนี้จากการอะไรนะที่ว่าทดสอบการเข้าเป็นหน่วยทหารฮะแล้วไปเจอไอ้ฟอร์ดคอร์หรืออะไรสักอย่างที่ข้างบนยอดหน้าผาโอเคตรงนี้เคลียร์ไม่มีอะไรเพิ่มสโตนเคสเพิ่งไปทำมาไม่น่าจะมีแล้วงั้นมาที่เมืองหลวงนี่ Memorial Grave มีไหมมีจุดให้คุยเฉย
Moments later, the entire grove was filled with lights.
Like the
ๆ โอ
days
เค
of the first
ป้ากับหลาน
Even more. Aloy, I was just telling Cavo how you revealed the visions after Regala's attack on the coal route.
I've always wondered what Chief Hikaru saw and heard the day he conquered the grove. Now we know.
I'm sorry you don't get to see it too.
It's okay. I know a chaplain who was there.
The deeds of the Ten have always inspired us in battle. Now they will guide us towards peace as well. All thanks to you, Aloy.
เอลอยไม่ยิ้มเอลอยตาขวางโอเคตรงนี้เคลียร์แล้วป้ากับหลานตรงนี้กล่องดำเราจะไม่เก็บโอเคเดี๋ยวแวะไปดูตรงโคลอสเซียมเผื่อจะมีจุดให้เราคุยนะแต่ผมข้องใจที่ว่าเควสของลูกพี่โคทาโร่เนี่ยไม่โผล่มาเลยเดี๋ยวต้องไปคุยกับแกก่อน
Clear to enter.
Never thought I'd be grateful.
Good to see you. Honor to greet you. If only my blade. If Regala wants a fight.
Chief's champion. It's a traitor. Rebel gear.
โอเคตรงนี้ก็ไม่มีอันนี้น่าจะหมดแล้วเพราะเพิ่งทำไป Hidden Hammer เนี่ยแคมป์ที่ไหนก็ไม่รู้อันนี้ก็จบไปแล้วแข่งม้าไม่ทำอันนี้เพิ่งทำไป โอเคงั้นว้ามาตรงนี้เชนสเครปเพราะผมจำได้ว่ามันมีอัปเดตเนื้อเรื่องจากตัวละครที่เราไปทำเควสด้วยนะเป็นการจบเนื้อเรื่องของเขาแหละนี่ไงมีขึ้นเครื่องหมายให้คุยพวกคนที่อพยพแล้วที่เอลอยไปช่วยมา
Lakasha, how have you been?
Better now, Aloy. When we laid Savohar to rest, I prayed and prayed. I wanted guidance so badly, a way forward, a new home for our people, but no vision came.
So what did you do?
At first, I felt despair. But then it occurred to me. Maybe I saw no vision because the answer was right before my eyes. Maybe the twilight path led us right where we are supposed to be. Maybe our new home is here. Petra has been kind to us, given us food, found us work. Some are even helping with her forge.
I'm glad you found your place, Lakasha.
Chainscrape is no paradise, but it is enough. What about you, Aloy? Have you found your place?
I don't know. I'm not sure I have one.
Sounds like you need a beacon. I hope you find it. And your home.
โอเคพวกนี้มาตั้งถิ่นฐานในเชนสเครปโอเคมาตรงนี้อีกกำลังควานหานะว่าตกหล่นเควสอันไหนไปบ้างมีให้คุยไหมโอเคไอ้หนุ่มนั่นไม่อยู่ในคุกแล้วข้างบนมี2 จุดนี่ไงเพื่อนเราเดี๋ยวค่อยคุยกับเจ้านี่ก่อน
Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you out of that cell.
Did you get them?
I got them. The Eclipse are done. For good.
You hear that? She did our job for us, again.
And survived to tell the tale, which we wouldn't have.
Thanks for believing me, Savior.
แม่ทรงผมเดียวกันเป๊ะเลย2 คนนี้
See? At least someone around here listens to me.
แบบไม่ต้องปั้นโมเดลอะไรเยอะใช้แบบรียูสเลยทรงเดียวกันเลยใช่ไหมโอเคเราคุยกับเพื่อนเรานึกว่าไปซะแล้ว
I'm guessing Amada's been on his way?
We parted once we were inside the gates. I promised I'd see him back to the Sundom, and I did.
I'm sorry you went through all of that just to break things off in the end.
I'm not.
Really?
I don't want to be with him while he's still holding on to Nessa. Maybe he'll never let go. Or maybe when he's figured himself out. Who knows? All I can say right now is that there's no one quite like him.
That sounds complicated.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is easier. One day you'll know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
That's what I used to say. As for me, I have the Hunter's Lodge to get back to. Thrushes to train, bigoted nobles to boot out. But hey, look, the one good thing out of all of this mess was that I got to spend time with you again.
I'll miss you, Talana.
Well, whenever you take down a big machine out there, just remember that I'm back east taking down something bigger.
Okay, you're on.
Come here. Until we meet again.
เฮเลน่านี่เป็นตัวคาแรคเตอร์ตั้งแต่ภาคแรกนะซึ่งผมลืมไปแล้วว่าเธอมีวิรกรรมอะไรบ้างผมลืมไปรู้แค่ว่าเป็นชาวคาจา จากการแต่งตัวนะแปลกสุดในเกมแล้วคนเนี้ยโอเคตรงนี้ก็จบไปแล้วเหลือตรงไหนบ้างเนี่ยสโตนเอ็กโคไม่น่าจะมีละเพราะเราเคลียร์เควสให้เขาไปแล้วโอเคงั้นกลับมาที่ฐานลองไปคุยกับลูกพี่โคทาโร่ดูว่าปลดล็อกเควสมันหรือยังต้องไปเจอเขาตรงไหนอะไรหรือเปล่าหรือว่าต้องผ่านภารกิจหลักอีกภารกิจหนึ่งก่อนเขาถึงจะติดต่อเรากลับมาแล้วของเอเลนนี่ก็ทำจบแล้วของโซก็ทำจบไปแล้วของโคทาโร่ยังไปต่อไม่ได้ลูกพี่อยู่ไหนนี่ไงลูกพี่แขนเสร็จยัง
Braving the wilds as reckless as ever, are we?
Me? Never. How's it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon, I must test it.
Looking forward to it.
โอเค
You probably want to get back to training.
ยังไม่เสร็จน่าจะต้องรอให้เราผ่านเควสหลักอีกเควสหนึ่งก่อนเขาถึงจะอัปเดตโอเคงั้นไลฟ์นี้ก็คงจะประมาณนี้ครับ2ชั่วโมงเกือบ2ชั่วโมงครึ่งโอเคขอบคุณทุกคนที่แวะเข้ามาดูมากๆครับอย่างไรก็ฝากกดติดตามกดไลค์วิดีโอใน Channel เป็นกำลังใจให้ด้วยนะครับโอเคในไลฟ์ต่อไปจะเป็นการกลับมาสู่ภารกิจหลักสุสานของแฟโรคือจะเป็นการเดินทางไปที่ตรงนี้ Landfall Legacy ซึ่งก็มันเป็นเขตซานฟรานซิสโกฮะต้องข้ามเกาะไปผมก็มาสำรวจตรงนี้ละผมวิ่งมาสำรวจเจอไอ้ตัวนี้เรียบร้อยละก็คือเอลอยต้องนั่งเรือข้ามมาที่เกาะนี้เป็นแอเรียสุดท้ายที่มีทอร์เน็กให้โอเวอร์ไลท์ด้วยส่วนตรงนี้ก็เป็นลาสแบทเทิลนะฮะตามเรื่องเข้าได้แค่ครั้งเดียวส่วนไอ้พวกโบราณสถานพวกไอ้ค่ายกบฏอะไรนี่ผมจะไม่ทำเพราะว่ามันไม่ได้อะไรแล้วแต้มสกิลได้มาก็ไม่ได้ใช้แล้วเพราะผมอัพเต็มตั้งแต่แรกแล้วโอเคพวกนี้ก็น่าจะหมดแล้วไม่มีอะไรให้เราวิ่งหานะยกเว้นแต่ว่าพอเราผ่านเควสหลักแล้วมันจะมีอะไรปลดล็อกให้เราทีหลังโอเคครับเจอกันใหม่ไลฟ์ต่อไปบายครับ